Hey everyone! Remember how in the show Pictures there were always new challenges popping up? Every time, something new, something unique, something that made us really think. Well, there's a similar drama going on in the tech world right now, and it involves two big players, Qualcomm and Arm. Both of these companies are giants in their own fields, and now they're going head to head. You've probably heard of Qualcomm. They're the company that makes the chips that power most of our phones. These chips make our smartphones fast and smart, and Qualcomm is a major force in this area. And Arm? They create the basic designs for those chips. Qualcomm uses Arm's designs to build its high-performance chips. Now here's the twist in the story. Arm has slapped Qualcomm with a legal notice saying, "You can't use our designs anymore." This is a big deal because these designs are super important for Qualcomm, and they've only given them 60 days to settle everything. Imagine, how can such a big issue be resolved in such a short time? It's a huge challenge. Just imagine if someone told you that you could no longer use the most important part of your business. It would be a major blow to any company. That's pretty much the situation Qualcomm is in. Their engineers and executives are working hard to find a solution, but time is running out. This fight is a big deal because it could change the entire tech world. If Qualcomm and Arm don't resolve their dispute, the entire tech industry will feel the impact. We're talking about smartphones, laptops, even the latest gaming devices. All of these devices rely on designs from Qualcomm and Arm. So, grab your popcorn, because this story is about to get really interesting. We might see even more twists and turns in the coming days. This battle between Qualcomm and Arm is going to write a whole new chapter in the tech world. So stay tuned, because we'll be covering every aspect of this drama. This is the biggest news in the tech world, and we can't miss it. And hey, if you're a tech enthusiast, this is the time to brush up on your knowledge. We can learn a lot from this fight. So folks, get ready for this exciting ride. This battle between Qualcomm and Arm is going to make history in the tech world, and we're all going to witness it. So stay with us and watch this exciting story unfold. So, why is this fight such a big problem for Qualcomm? Qualcomm, one of the biggest semiconductor companies in the world, is known for its high-performance chips. But to make these chips, they need something very important: Arm's architecture. Imagine you're a chef who makes the best biryani, and the taste of your biryani depends on your secret spice blend. But you get your secret spice blend from someone else. If that spice blend is no longer available, the taste of your biryani will change. Qualcomm's story is similar. They make very powerful chips that are used in smartphones, laptops, and many other electronic devices. These chips are known for their high performance and efficiency, but to make them, they need Arm's architecture, those basic blueprints. Arm's designs are the foundation upon which Qualcomm adds its advanced features and technologies. Think of Arm's designs like the foundation of a house. Just as a house's strength depends on its foundation, the performance of Qualcomm's chips depends on Arm's architecture. They provide the basic structure, and then companies like Qualcomm add their special features to make the chips even better. These features make those chips unique and powerful. But without that foundation, Qualcomm's chips can't be built. If Arm stops providing its designs, Qualcomm won't have any other option. That's why Arm's notice has sent shockwaves through the tech world. This notice is a big warning for Qualcomm. It's like telling a house builder that they can no longer use bricks. Imagine, if the builder doesn't have bricks, how will they build the house? Qualcomm needs Arm's technology to make the chips that power our devices. If Arm stops providing its designs, it will be very difficult for Qualcomm to make new chips. This is why the fight between Qualcomm and Arm is so important for the tech industry. Now, to understand why this fight is so important, you need to know what Qualcomm is up to these days. They're making waves in the gaming world, and their Snapdragon chips are becoming very popular in gaming laptops. These new Snapdragon chips, especially the Snapdragon X Plus range, are designed to bring console-quality gaming to laptops. They're powerful, energy efficient, and giving tough competition to the old players in the laptop market. Intel and AMD. Qualcomm has invested a lot of money and effort in this gaming push, and now they're starting to see the results. More and more gamers are choosing Snapdragon-powered laptops for their performance and long battery life. So, if Qualcomm is doing so well, why is ARM trying to pull the rug out from under them? Well, folks, it all boils down to money. ARM claims that Qualcomm is not paying the full royalty for using their designs. You see, whenever Qualcomm sells a chip that uses ARM's architecture, they have to pay a fee to ARM, like rent. ARM claims that Qualcomm is underpaying or not paying this royalty at all, and now they've had enough. It's like having a roommate who keeps forgetting to pay their share of the rent. After a while, you'd kick them out, right? That's what ARM is trying to do with Qualcomm. Now, this case is not just about money, it also involves legal complexities. This dispute between Qualcomm and ARM has now reached the courts. Qualcomm says they have followed all the terms, and ARM's claim is baseless. On the other hand, ARM says Qualcomm has misused their intellectual property. The impact of this dispute will not be limited to these two companies. It could affect the entire technology industry, especially companies that use ARM's designs. If this dispute between ARM and Qualcomm is not resolved, it could also hinder the development of new technology. Imagine, if Qualcomm is prevented from using ARM's designs, what will be the impact on the development of their new products? This dispute is not just about money and legal issues, it is also about the future of technology. Hopefully, both companies will find a way to resolve this dispute so that the pace of development in the technology industry continues. After all, the development and innovation of technology should be our priority, right? Now, Qualcomm isn't one to take this lying down. They're saying that all of ARM's claims are baseless. Their argument is that they have always paid their royalties on time, and ARM is just trying to squeeze more money out of them. Qualcomm even claims that ARM is trying to change the terms of the agreement after it was signed. Imagine, you signed a contract, and later the other party comes and says, "Oh, by the way, now you have to pay double." Qualcomm says that's exactly what ARM is trying to do. This whole thing has now turned into a legal battle. Lawyers from both sides are ready, just waiting for the court date. It's like a scene straight out of a courtroom drama, with millions of dollars at stake. So, what happens next? Mark your calendars for December, because that's when the hearing for this whole case is scheduled. The judge will hear both sides and decide whether Qualcomm has to stop using ARM's designs or if they can come to a new agreement. This trial is going to be huge. This isn't just a fight between Qualcomm and ARM. This is a fight for the future of the entire tech industry. The outcome could affect everything from the price of your next smartphone to the types of laptops and gaming devices available, and everything in between. So yeah, December is going to be a very interesting month.